Walk me through your script. How do you engage? So you walk me through from start to finish. So you have a phone number. I don't know how you get it. Like, how does that
Yeah,
work?
my best friend Google. I could probably pay for a mailing list or something, but I just usually go with Google, and I have a Google sheet, of different areas. Like if I'm going to call San Diego, that I'm going to actually concentrate on San Diego this morning. So I will go ahead and call everything in Poway, and I'll call. And I try to look on their website to find out their first name first, and that is on the Google sheet. And so I can, and it's nice also to ask for the person by name. So you know, I'll go, hi, David, is Will there? Like you're my best BFF, and
Yeah.
most of the time they just put me through.
Well, yeah, because they're not even used to phone calls anymore anyway, right? Like the
Oh, I
phone
know,
ringing
I
is
know.
so weird.
I know. And then, and I try to match my cadence to the person who's on the other line. So in other words, if the person is direct like you, I'm talking direct like to you. If somebody's really laid back, like they've smoked a joint. I don't smoke pot, but if they smoked a joint, then I'm a little calmer. If they're more like a perky director, I'm more perky. And, I said, hi,
Oh, I
my name is
love that.
Jeanette. I'm on a mission to transform the lives of children through movement and dance. Is there somebody I could talk to about?
Wait a minute. Okay, so hold on a minute, because I think that is a genius. Like, how did you get the elevator pitch? And how long did it take you to get there?
I just thought about it,
It's really good.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm actually a good cold caller.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, I know how to make cold calls warm. How to make your cold calls warm. There you go. Just by trying to find something of interest, with your listener, or if when I go to school sometimes, and I will try and find something in common has nothing to do with my business. So in other words, I went to one school who's now a client, Arcadia Christian, and there was a Patriots lanyard, New England Patriots. I said, wow. I said, are you Patriots fans? I said, my husband's from Maine. They go, oh, yes, my daughter got proposed to on Lambeau Field. I said, that's cool. And then there was another secretary read out and goes, I am a Boston Red. So we got in this conversation, these three middle-aged women about football. It's nothing to do with my business. And then we got to my business.
That is genius. I always say, like, you need to create awareness, them being aware of you and you being aware of them first, right? But you really articulated it to a point where it's like getting them interested is matching their cadence so they see you as one of them, and then finding an
Right.
interest so they feel like you're in their circle.
Right. Yeah. And, it depends on where, and I also say, hey, we bring dance to children that otherwise wouldn't receive it, and that's sometimes that touches on a point of community, wanting to give back, that kind of thing,
So when you're sorting someone, if they don't like it, are you quick to be like, if they don't care, you move on, or how does that work?
If they don't, if they have a dance program, I ask them if they're happy. And I said, and there always has to be, in my mind, there always needs to be a next step. So, are you happy? And I said, do you mind if I give you another call in another 6 months just to make sure you're still well taken care of? Put them on the thing.